Previously on Rise of the Third Power, we defeated all 4 of the Eldritch Horrors, granting us some useful relics and putting us at the level cap. Sadly, these won't be enough to change the outcome of the story. The point of no return, proceed. Rowan, look out! Look out there, we've got company! Noraskov! Looks like Sparrow figured out our plan. We're not leaving here without a fight. And Trepidanos already went somewhere else. Yep, separate slot. If I still had the capacity to feel things, this would be a very surreal experience for me. This isn't what I was expecting. Nice little village. Not as nice as it once was. Who goes there? It's been well over a decade since we've seen outsiders here. That's your cue, pretty boy. Very well. You do not know me, but you know my father quite well. I am Prince Gage Noraskov. You must be joking. Why are you here? Has your father passed? Where are Noraskov's lackeys, those corrupted fools that sully the name Templar? The Emperor lives, Alicia, and I have explained to Gage the crimes he and I committed so long ago. Katya, your appearance has changed, but I will never forget your face. How dare you set foot on this mountain again? Everyone except your mother recognizes you, huh? Even your worst enemies. Audacious, I know. I'm sorry I killed your people, and I'm sorry seeing me again has forced you to relive it. You're sorry. Yes, I believed in Emperor Noraskov's vision for the world and the need for violence to achieve it. I was wrong. Dimitri Noraskov now plots to conquer all of Rin. We need to stop him. I see, and here you have brought me his son. There's only one reason I can think of to explain why you come here with that goal in mind. Light the Kingsflame, Alicia. Proclaim Noraskov's son the true king of Arkadya. Or hell, any one of us will do, except for Aiden, I suppose. Be silent, Natasha. It does not work that way. If Noraskov yet lives, I cannot proclaim a new monarch. But never mind that. You must be mad if you think fate would ever grant the throne to a murderer's son of a murderer's choosing. I am not my father, my lady. I have seen the horror he has wrought. It said you see the future, but I have seen the future for myself. I do not see fate as you do, but I do see what will become of the world if my father rules it. Please, give me the power to stop it. So come with me, boy. Alicia, I may have neglected to mention that the Emperor is tailing us. As in, he's climbing the mountain behind us. We need an answer. You, of all people, would do well not to rush me, girl. I suppose she has a point. Let's go. Hey, shouldn't we be setting a trap or something for Noraskov and his cronies? You should know better than anyone that you'll not be catching Sparrow unaware, Rowan. Why is there a cave? It's just a storage cave. We haven't seen a new face in this village since Dimitri came up here with his henchmen. Did the king die? You brought that woman back here. Do not speak to me. I remember the bloodshed all those years ago. I will not forgive anyone who associates with those responsible. New faces around here can only mean one thing. I cannot help you beyond this point, adventurers. I have no power here, no tricks. Noraskov is right behind you now. I have chronicled your quest since the beginning. Whatever happens here, you are heroes in my eyes, for whatever that might be worth. Good luck. You're not going to help us like the merchant in Arafel? Eyes you suspiciously. I don't know why you're here, but I can surely guess. You'll be wanting to speak with Miss Alicia at the monastery. Wisdom and dodge rate. How are those compared to my current buffs, actually? I really wish every inn would provide every single type of buff. It really sucks that they don't. Maybe give you a limit of how many buffs you can choose, but at least give you a full range and let you decide which are the best ones to take. Even if you have to make up a bunch of weird specialty menu items. Proceed. Rowan, check it out. They're already here. They speed ran this place, huh? We should have locked all the doors behind us, but then they probably have the keys too. Well, we're screwed. What are we going to do? There are too many Arkadian soldiers with them. We can't fight them. We're going to die, so that's what we're going to do. That's why it was stupid for you to come along. I don't care. Even if we die here, I'm not sorry I came. Yeah, that's why you would have been an awful queen. Oh my stars, Aiden. Why are you like this? I already told you, because I'm in love with you, you idiot. Well, we're gonna have a serious talk about this if we somehow make it out of this alive. Enough. We may be outnumbered with no means of escape, but if we're about to die, I intend to do so sword in hand. Agreed. This minus the death part. So what is our plan? I suggest we make it quick. If those soldiers are true Arkadians, not merely pawns of my father, they may respect the sages. If we can convince Alesia to light the Kingsflame, they may follow me as their new king right then and there, or at least they'll be reluctant to fight. Fair, but even if that's true, lighting the flame is not instant. It's done with a spell, not a torch. So we just need to buy them some time. I have an idea. Noraskov and Viktoriya are too powerful to face along with the rest of their soldiers. Ariel is right. We'll be overwhelmed. But if we can separate them, we may stand a chance to hold them off long enough for the King's Flame to be lit. I suggest we split into teams. One team will attack the soldiers from behind as they enter the monastery. The other two will engage Noraskov and Viktoriya respectively. And even if that works, it all hinges on Alesia agreeing to make Gage king. She hasn't yet. True enough, it seems to be the only chance we have. The only question is who will stay behind. It should be me. Rowan. Stop. I'm the reason the resistance was destroyed. I'm the reason we're even in this mess. Besides, Ariel and Gage have to lead. Natasha has to hold on to what's left of the resistance. Rashim has a family. Talindra needs you. And I have a feeling that Aiden's not going to agree to something that doesn't end with him killing Viktoriya. Correct. Yeah, so it has to be me. Or me. I don't have a place in this either. You're gonna need a hand. Besides, this is how I'm supposed to die. My parents are still up there waiting for me. So I guess you'll need to go out in the blaze of glory after all, kid, just like you always wanted. But you two don't have any AoE attacks. You are actually the worst ones to hold them off. No, we will, Rowan, just like we were always supposed to. Rowan, Corina. No time for goodbyes, kid. We're gonna try to make it out of here, but if we go down, it doesn't matter. Why are all the expendable people single target only characters? That sucks. Stop the war, that's all this has ever been about. And that's still the plan, with or without us, got it? Please don't get killed. We'll do our best, go on. Let's go, everyone. Stand aside, old man. We're not here for you. Noraskov, Emperor, the gall you must have that you would dare set foot in this village again after all you have done. I did what must be done. I needed you once before, but I do not need you now. Stand down. Did what must be done. He doesn't need the sages now. That sounds a little much, doesn't it? What's he talking about? Be silent. You know better than to question the Emperor. I will not hold my tongue. I relented as a younger man, but I will not allow... Another word and I will kill you where you stand. Then do it. Slay me in front of your men. Show them what you truly are. I will not... It is past time this ridiculous myth was put to rest once and for all. Ernefin alone knows the fate of the Arkadian people, not these charlatans with their beacon. I discovered the truth when I was a younger man. I should not have hidden it from any of you. For that I apologize. The sages are frauds. They know no more than any of us, and have taken advantage of the tradition to mislead our people. All of you are here now because you are true Arkadians, warriors all loyal to the cause, a world reunited, with Ernefins chosen to rule it. Our purpose has been revealed to me. There is no such thing as destiny, and we are masters of our own fate. Now we take it into our own hands. And let no one stand in our way. Not Tariq, not Cirinthia. And certainly not an ancient, dangerous superstition propped up by liars with no purpose other than to bridle my people and their ambitions. Who did I hear question me? I hadn't meant to, Your Majesty. Come here. Yes, Your Majesty. Shouldn't you at least send him to the front lines or something before killing him? We have a purpose, a mission that I will stop at nothing to see through. But that means sacrifice. That means difficult decisions. It means culling the weak, even those you love. No, Your Majesty, please, I didn't mean it! I'm sorry there is not another way, sister. May Ernefin guide you through Imperia. And if you fools truly saw the future, you would have seen all of this coming. Now get out of my way or die. You truly are a monster, Dimitri. History will not see it that way. Company, forward march! Now they don't have a perfectly symmetrical formation. You! Viktoriya, been a while. You look pretty good considering that beating you took back in Udengrad. I could say the same for you. I see you somehow survived Sparrow's poison, one of the few. A pity you're going to die here alone in the snow after all that. Aye, it's a real tragedy, alright. So you must be Rowan, Karina. We must have really gotten to you if you barred to learn our names. Indeed, you have been a thorn in my side for far too long. You are formidable adversaries. You have bested both Viktoriya and Sparrow more than once. No easy task. For that, you have my respect. Horatio did not have to die, nor the Queen, nor Princess Valeria. Nor those of the so-called resistance who I may have found enough compassion to spare. Had you only sat down and known your place, so many would still live. Bullshit. And what happens to the ones you spared? Do they get purged along with your own people? There's so much you do not understand. Seems pretty clear to me, you ass. Does it? What was your stated goal? To stop a war? Crushing Tariq would have been nearly bloodless. With Cirinthia under my thumb, the Republic would have had no means of resistance. Now war is inevitable. I will be forced to defeat the armies of both Cirinthia and Tariq. You didn't prevent the war, you just escalated it. But worse, you have forced me to come here to kill my own son. I could forgive you, spare you even, for merely fighting against me. But not for this, not my boy. For this crime, the punishment can only be death. He would have turned against you eventually, probably. Sparrow, reveal yourself. Isn't an assassin not supposed to reveal themselves so easily? Only reveal themselves after they've already dealt a finishing blow? My liege. Kill them, but give them a clean death. They have earned that much. At once, sire. I want you to leave your vanguard to cover a rear flank. Viktoriya, bring yours with me. I'd like to have a word with my son. Yes, Your Majesty. Move out, and prepare yourselves for a trap that may lie within. All in single file, huh? Hell, he didn't even bother attacking us. He doesn't need to. Look how many reinforcements they've got coming. Guess this really is our last stand then. What do you intend to do? What is there left to even fight for? It's over. Just lay down your arms. You may be right, Brooke, Sparrow, whatever your name is, but I don't care what there is to fight for. I'm fighting. $24. I didn't think we'd be making. I don't think we're making out of this one, kid. Sounds fun. All we can do is hold the line for as long as we can, thin their numbers. Hopefully that's enough that Gage's team won't get overwhelmed. Sparrow's gonna have a few tricks up her sleeve. We better be careful. Oh, come on! Vitality down. Good thing I leveled up a bit, but still. All the enforcers are so fucking strong as well. Cannot use items? What the hell? She cast some kind of spell to close my pack. Pretty dirty trick, Sparrow. Do these debuffs ever wear off? What, are you surprised? No. Let's just try and make the best of it. I need to know, do these things ever wear off? Seriously, I don't know the duration of any of these. They're probably permanent. How many times are we gonna do this? This seems impossible. Ugh. Seriously, how are we supposed to beat this type of enemy? Fortunately, I have that relic that deals AoE damage, along with the accessory that does the same, but still, this is so unfair. They're just making it very clear that we're not meant to freaking win. We're meant to die here pathetically like the worms that we are. Let's put the Executioner to sleep. They're the most dangerous one, apparently. Rogue Toss. I don't even have to heal because they're just gonna lower my max HP every fucking turn. Oh, come on. Oh no! Isn't there a limit to this? This is ridiculous. Yeah, we're dead. What? Enemies remaining, so many left, seriously. Even at level 40, it's basically impossible. And I can't revive at all? Man. How far... Firefly says it's actually possible to get to the end, but I don't see it. I don't see how... I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them kill me. This is stupid. We can't give up yet. This isn't enough. We have to keep fighting. I hear you. I've got another around me. Let's do it. What? How are you it didn't clear any of the debuffs, though. Okay, I guess that's game over. We didn't really kill that many waves, did we? Even at level 40, it seems to be statistically impossible. Assist the Emperor, I'll take care of these two. They killed so many of our own, I'd really like to put a bolt on them myself, my lady. I want to say something to them privately. Go, that is an order. Yes, my lady. And Sparrow herself was not even targetable during the entire fight. If you're just gonna kill us anyway, at least let me see your face one last time. Would that truly do something for you at this point? I don't know. Go on, we're bleeding out over here. Just let him see your stupid face. Sigh, you forgot you fought with Valor. I suppose I didn't regret that much. For what it's worth, I never wanted this, any of it. And I'm sorry I tricked you. Sounds like a line to me. I bet you say that to all your victims. I do, when there's time. I really was falling in love with you, you know? I know. Was any of it real? Was any of it you, or was it all just an act? It's been many years since I've been able to tell the difference. I honestly don't remember. Maybe you'll remember this. I fell for whatever you were pretending to be, Brooke, but I'm not giving up. Not yet. Bullets never kill boss enemies. That's the rule. You shouldn't have sent those soldiers away. You shouldn't have turned your back on me. So it goes. Think you've got one more left in you, kid? I'm sure as hell gonna try. Good, get over here. What are you doing? You tossed her away from me. If you've got anything left, use it to help everyone else. What? Did you seriously kill Sparrow? Sparrow should have been at full hit points. That's impossible. Tell them Sparrow's down. How do you knock out Sparrow in one hit? There's no way Sparrow was wounded through all that, was she? I don't think Sparrow has ever taken a single injury in the entire game, actually. I haven't been back here since it happened. I lit this flame alone, 15 years ago, to crown the man who murdered my mother and her comrades while I watched. Now you bring me his son along with the woman that helped him steal that crown and ask me to make him king. Why would I do this? Don't look at me, your highness. I rather doubt I'm the best one to plead our case here. I fear there is very little I can say you would find convincing. In truth, I am hardly convinced of it myself. I remember believing in my father once long ago, but I have long since forgotten what that feels like. For many years I have been merely acting the part of a prince. I have been acting the part of a son. For so long I have feared losing my true self to this part I've played. Until the day I met you, Ariel. You gave me the clarity to remember who I was, or rather who I ought to be. When I was a child, my father spoke to me often the way he considered virtuous. Courage, wisdom, reason. I foolishly thought he could still be reasoned with after he ordered Sparrow to murder Ariel's family in Cirinthia. When I sailed home to Arkadya, I'd hoped there was something left of the man I remembered still in him. But that is either gone forever or was never there to begin with. There will be war one way or another, and it is a war my father cannot be allowed to win. That is why I'm here. Arkadya needs a king who is not a tyrant. That's why you should crown me, Alicia. All kings are tyrants. Come climb these steps with me, boy. Let me say something to you in private. Your father is right about us, you know. We don't see the future up here, sequestered away on this mountain. Do you know how we choose monarchs? I can only guess. We talk to them. We hope they understand what it means to rule and to make them understand if they don't. But it's not enough. We have failed before. King Aram, who led Arkadya before your father, was a tyrant as well. He started a great war over what was little more than an insult. Arkadya's history of monarchs is a litany of tyrants, and in truth, you may or may not be a good king, but a benevolent tyrant is a tyrant still. Then perhaps I should be the last one. I beg your pardon? The last king of Arkadya. If it's a system that creates tyrants, then it's a system that must be changed. You're even more lost than I thought, my son. Viktoriya, kill Alicia. Yes, sire. Not happening, sister. Oh, my dear brother, I can't help but wonder why you're doing this. I know you don't believe in any of it. This is, what, spite? If I can't kill you, I'm certainly going to disrupt your plans. Spite it is, then. So these would be the fools you've hired to oppose me, Gage? Viktoriya's failure of a brother, a priestess? A Tariqi soldier too old to serve his country? Are you the one filling my son's head with these foolish notions? Would that I could claim that honor, pig. That he came up with on his own. Tariq is nothing, I want you to know that. It is nothing because of democracy, slow, bumbling, weak, and paralyzed by corruption. The freedom you give your people is why you will fall. That is why I knew your people would not raise a finger to stop me. That is why this ridiculous resistance was needed at all. And you, Princess Ariel, or is it Queen now? Now speak to me, you wretched murdering traitor. Traitor, what will you call your father then? Shut up, don't you dare speak of him. Your father was obsessed with the annexation of Talindra. Surely your priestess told you that much by now. Ariel, your father was the one who proposed our alliance. Your father turned his back on Tariq, over greed. Not another word, you monster. No, you should hear this at least once before you die. Your father betrayed Tariq, and I repaid him in kind. I have no use for anyone who would turn on his allies that easily. Rin will belong to Arkadya, and you never needed King Horatio to do it. Not while I yet live, father. And now this. I have failed in so many of my life's endeavors. I was not a good husband, so your mother left. I was not a good enough soldier, and so we lost a great war. But it seems my greatest failure is as a father to you. What sort of man have I raised who would conspire with a traitor like Katya in the plot to steal his father's crown? What did Sparrow say you were calling yourself now, Natasha? A traitor's name, surely. Well chosen. Yes, I'm glad you approve. I will save you for last, Katya. You will suffer for what you have done. I loved you, Katya. You were the daughter I never had. And now another of my children has betrayed me. My son, my child, give me any reason to spare you. I'm begging you, find some excuse, and I would climb back down this mountain with you. You have told me many times that there are things more important than family. The realm was one of them. Whatever vision you have for the world is a nightmare. Whatever excuse you have for your death camps is a lie. If there is one lesson I have taken from you, is that you should fight for what you believe in no matter the cost. I'm sorry, Father. What I believe in now is stopping you. Sacrifice must be made, even of those you love. I will not take pleasure in killing you, my child. Nor I you, Father. Soldiers of Arkadya, this is where we take control of our destiny. This is where our birthright is claimed. I told you before that our endeavor requires sacrifice, and here I shall lead by example. This is our finest hour, and I intend to be worthy of it. Do you? For the Empire. Would I had some rousing speech to buoy our morale. I don't. Rowan and Karina cannot hold out forever. When they fall, Arcadian soldiers will come pouring through that door. This is likely our final stand. My father will say that we died for nothing. But in the short time I've known all of you, I have come to believe in something. Dying for liberty is not nothing. Well said, lad. While I do not approve of monarchy, I do think you would have made a fine king. As I said to Aiden, if we fall here, I am not sorry I came. It's all been building up to this. Let's finish it. This is all very touching, but I still intend to win this fight, if it's all the same to you. Well said. Regardless of whether or not we are able to emerge victorious, let's fight together one last time. Father, are you prepared? I am. So it goes. For Arkadya. For Cirinthia. For the Republic. For the Resistance. Spirits of Imperia, if you're listening, this is it. Lend me your strength one last time. Oh no. Is there any reward for holding out a long time during that gauntlet battle? Hey, I probably definitely want these two in the party. If there are going to be enemy soldiers showing up. Demonic shield? Can I at least Thanos snap a few soldiers? I don't want to deal with them. Oh, crap. There goes my first shield. He summoned more. Fuck. Not good. And there's that dumb... I have to worry about the demonic shield as well. What? Focus, really? I won't be able to taunt either of you. That sucks. Maybe I should use Rashim for this. Dispel you. Are there any more soldiers showing up? That's a lot of plague. I can't silent... Wait. Wait, Noraskov's not a boss? What the heck? Did they... Is this intentional? What the heck happened here? He's... what? I am confused. Is this guy supposed to be a boss or not? He's literally the main villain of the game. How does he not have boss status? Okay. Did massive damage there. Good. Thanos snapped you. Oh, nuts. Well, he should not be too strong by himself now that he has nothing to protect him. His shields are down. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I just realized. Nope, he's still immune to it. Okay. He's not protected from stun effects, but he's still protected from instant death. Gotcha. That makes Sparrow technically the hardest boss in the game so far, huh? She's literally unbeatable, unlike her bosses, I guess. He's just got some AoEs, but he's basically a glorified mage. He only attacks once per turn, fortunately for me. He's actually weaker than his minions in many ways. And I got Dark Pact for that, for defeating the Emperor himself. If there's anything else, then I can just summon a demon. Hey, Cuff. Since we're both about to die anyway, I got a question. Go ahead. Seriously, how did Sparrow die? She had so much hit points the first time we fought her, too. She actually had more hit points than Viktoriya. That story you told me about wanting to escape the ocean, leave everything behind. Was that true? I only told it to you because I was trying to seduce you. But yes, it was still true. It's not as bad as I made it sound. What isn't? Leaving all your worries behind going out to sea. It's not a prison like I said. Not if you're in the right state of mind when you leave. It's only a prison if you hate yourself. You shouldn't hate yourself, Rowan. Since it doesn't matter now, I might as well come out and say it. I really did come to care for you through all this. Guess it's fitting we're about to die here together. As you say. One more thing. Your real name isn't Brooke, right? It isn't. What is it? And she probably croaks before she tells us, right? You have fought well, my son. Under different circumstances, I would feel pride. But it seems I must rely on my soldiers to finish this job. Why are we tired? We kicked his ass so easily. Sparrow, bring in your vanguard. Finish this. What is this? Where are the rest of you? Most of the vanguard was slain, your majesty, but by that pirate and the Tariqi girl. What? How's that possible? Where's Sparrow? She's dead. Oh my stars, Karina. So is Rowan, at least when he went out with some style. Now it's my turn, so get ready to die, Noraskov. Idiot girl, soldiers, finish them, now! Wait, look there, up there! The beacon! Alicia did it! It's lit! But that means... It means nothing! I told you, the sages are frauds, liars! That is a fire on a mountain and nothing else! Fire your weapons! Kill them! I don't... Is Gage not the new king of Arkadya? We either respect the Kingsflame or we don't. If this fire doesn't mean Prince Gage is now the king, why did it mean that Dimitri Noraskov ever was? Idiots! Kill him now! How is Sparrow dead? Somebody do something! So either he denies the king's... so if he denies the Kingsflame, he also denies his own right to the throne. Brilliant. Soldiers, stand aside. No, fools! Traitors! Be silent, father. Natasha, Rashim, check on Alicia. Reina, if you have any magic left, use it to tend to Karina. It'll be a warm day in Ungrad the moment I accept a defeat at your hand, my son. Father, it is over. You've been defeated. Do not prolong this. Let it end. The son of Aaron can never be defeated, certainly not at the hands of betrayers. Viktoriya, I had hoped to save this for another day, but we have little choice. It is time. Yes, your majesty. Viktoriya, what are you doing? Sacrificing herself to Arkadya. How surprisingly noble. Gage, I suggest you keep her distance. No, Viktoriya, stop this. It's over. No, it isn't. My emperor, I will get you to safety. May Aaron guide you, Viktoriya. You will not be forgotten. Why is Viktoriya doing this for him? Why was she so loyal to him in the first place? No, fire, you coward! Viktoriya, where you sent him? It does not matter. You will never see him again. It is not the Emperor's place to die for this cause. It's mine. Damn it. Soldiers, find him now. I planned for this. I considered every contingency. Sparrow's death, your victory here, everything. There will be a new order, an empire to rule Rin for 1,000 years, and it will make it to come to pass, dead or alive. Why are you so committed to this? What do you... So, which party should I pick? Karina is probably the worst one to pick for this. She's already at 100% exhaustion. Is demonic Viktoriya a physical or magical attacker? The fact that I don't know kind of makes this hard. Okay, it looks like I might have to do multiple interruptions, so maybe I'll have Gage be the tank for this battle again. Group drain? Seriously? That's a lot of hit points. Plague you. She's still using a lot of the same moves, isn't she? I have a feeling she might summon her own minions, so let's just use a battle prowess on self. Here, have another plague. Storm Shield! Haha! I didn't even need to summon my demon. Oh no! I need to dispel whatever the heck that is. Someone had Doom set up. What was that? What does that do? Oh, actually there actually are durations shown here after all, but I guess Sparrow's durations never wear off, which really sucks. Why is she so OP compared to her bosses? Kill character upon expiration. It expires in 2 turns, so... Wait a minute, I just realized, if I dispel this, will it kill him? I remember something similar happened in Eternal Twilight. I'm scared. Okay, he's safe. As long as it's dispelled, he's safe. There's no penalty for dispelling things. Unlike that game. Battle prowess does not last long, huh? Okay. She does not hit that hard. Sure, I blinded her, but still. Okay, now... Shield you up. Lightning strike us, there's only one target. Okay. Plague you again. What? Unleash Fury? Not good. Okay. It's getting unmanageable now. Oh no, that's gonna be a big detonation. Or not. Why didn't she detonate us? That would have killed us. Not good. Three plagues in a row. You're almost dead. Alright, Celestial Flare. That was not. Oh, that was the only. That was actually not too much different from our previous boss battles, just slightly scaled up. Okay, I think that's all the achievements, actually. A shame I couldn't outlast all the soldiers. Not that it mattered in the end. Because all of them just decided to abandon Noraskov anyways when he showed his true colors. My sister is dead. Aiden, don't touch me. We still don't know why he wanted to kill Viktoriya. Was it just to prove that he was the stronger sibling or something? Arkadian soldiers, at attention! I beg your forgiveness for not assisting you, my prince. No, my king, we didn't know how to react. As long as I have your loyalty now, there is nothing to pardon. Go at once to Yanira and Fort Adara. Expect to find loyal subjects there. Tell them I am their king and I require their support. Yes, Your Majesty. Even Noraskov resurfaces, he no longer has any authority, huh? Karina, your wounds are grave, but I think I have stopped the bleeding. Try not to move. Yeah, no problem. Look after her, Natasha. I have to find Rowan. Go on. Is Noraskov going to try to make a comeback somehow? Without any authority, no soldiers, no none? Do I need to look after you? I don't know. Don't move. Got it. It's possible he'll try to establish his own faction to take back power from Gage, and it's going to go on for centuries. Alicia is dead, I take it. She was quite aged. It seems the strain of lightning the beacon took the last of her energy. It may be self-serving to suggest this, but I ought to give her a hero's burial. She did not sacrifice her life for me. She died for Arkadya and the realm at large. You should never avoid doing the right thing just because it might also be in your best interest, Gage. That very much sounds like something you would say, Katya. The truth is the truth, no matter the source, and I'll be taking that as a compliment, thank you. Our mission was successful, at least the final part of it, but the real struggle yet lies ahead. We can hope that the Arkadian people see the Kingsflame beacon as a sign of a new ruler, but it's never been contested before. Yeah, Noraskov could still rally up his own faction. Many will still stay loyal to Noraskov in this unprecedented time. He will terrorize those who might resist him. This is where we go our separate ways. I will return to Tariq, Ariel to Cirinthia, and Gage must stay here and raise an army. So the civil war was inevitable anyways. And even if we killed both Noraskov and Viktoriya, there might be a third in line and so on and so forth. Our work is only the beginning. We haven't any time to waste. True enough. Karina, remember how I told you not to move? Kinda. Can you? Maybe. Let's go. Your Grace, I humbly suggest you leave him. This is not how this was supposed to happen. Where are you going? I don't know. And he seems to have mastered a teleportation magic. That would have been helpful. What's with that trail of blood? So Sparrow might have lived after all. Yeah, figures it would take more than one strong hit to take her down. Epilogue. Dearest Father, it has been nearly a month since your passing, yet I find myself still thinking of you and Mother and Valeria every day. Is this auto-scrolling? No. Rebecca has handled your absence with more grace and courage than I ever could. I don't know if you can see her from up there in Imperia, but if you can't, I am certain you must be very proud. I know I am. It will be my great honor to receive the crown of Cirinthia. I will be crowned by Miss Reyna, formerly my kidnapper, now High Priestess of Talindra after Madrin's passing. I know you wouldn't approve, but I should tell you that I have committed our kingdom to Talindra's independence. Forever. In doing so, I went back to the good graces of the Tariq Republic and renewed our alliance in preparation for the struggle to come. Rashim returned to Ishtala of Karina, another of my kidnappers. She was badly wounded in her fight with Noraskov. Reyna was able to save her, but only just. Rashim was offered a retirement with full military honors by President Isan, so he might stay with his husband and children. But always the soldier, he said the Republic must come first. Karina, meanwhile, has joined the Tariq's army as an agent of espionage. I think her parents must be very proud of her, too. Together, Cirinthia and Tariq will hold the line against the aggression of the Arkadian Empire, our short-lived ally. I fear I haven't enough ink in my well to explain the betrayal to you, Father. Dimitri Noraskov ordered your assassination before you could learn the truth of his plans. He's still giving speeches? That is the short of it, and I intend to avenge you. After your death, we faced him atop Peren Desh, a sacred mountain in Arkadya. There we emerged victorious, but Lady Viktoriya sacrificed herself so that he might escape back to Ungrad. It had been Aiden's mission to kill her. After she died, he disappeared. No one has heard from him since. I don't expect I ever will. A lot of loose ends, huh? We suffered many casualties in our struggle against Noraskov. Brave men and women all. Among them was Rowan Sparrow, who gave his life to defend me. So, Sparrow really did end up surviving. He was a good man, or perhaps I should say he became a good man. I should have liked to give him a hero's burial, but his body was never found. Wait, what? If his body was never found, then... But Sparrow's was not either. Don't tell me those two eloped or something. They're like, oh, we're not actually dead. We still have 1 hit points. Let's just heal up and make out. That's probably exactly what happened. I decided to knight him posthumously instead. It's also possible that one of them survived and took the other's body to bury them somewhere else, right? Lastly, there's Natasha, who acts as advisor to King Gage. I married him after all, though he is a different man now than when we first met. Together they are fighting in the rebellion against Noraskov. When Cirinthia's fleet is ready, it will bring the small armies I have mustered so far to aid him. I suppose I have prowled on long enough. I miss you, Father, and I love you and Mother and Valeria very much, and I will never forget you. My allies and I said to prevent a war that we failed to stop, but now, after all that has happened, I believe the war we failed to stop is at least a war we can win. A civil war. I hope you may rest easy in Imperia. I will think of you whenever the night sky is cleared enough that I can see the stars. But, well, is there a point to a sequel? Because I can't see Noraskov coming out of this. He lost his best soldiers. Even if Sparrow survived, I'm pretty sure she defected at this point. Especially if she went to take Rowan's body to bury him, or vice versa, or maybe they both survived, I don't know. With love forever and always, your daughter, Ariel. Yeah, with two countries backing Gage's faction, I'm pretty sure Gage is gonna win eventually. Today we gather to coordinate Ariel Liriata as ruler of the Kingdom of Cirinthia. No king or queen has been crowned under such dire circumstances, following an assassination and prior to looming war. But I for one believe Princess Ariel is capable of guiding Cirinthia and her allies in these troubled times. I witnessed her mature from a naive young girl into a wise and righteous woman, and it is my great honor to preside over her coronation. Thank you, High Priestess. That means a lot to me, coming from you. I wonder if I'll ever grow accustomed to being called High Priestess. Sooner than I will to being called Queen, I think. There are others who would attest to your ability as well, if they could be here with us today. Natasha and Karina send their warmest regards. Your husband has sent word that he looks forward to the day you might meet again. Thank you, High Priestess. No word from Rowan or Aiden, I take it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I knew what the answer would be. Those footsteps in the snow led somewhere, Your Majesty. They did, but how far did they go? Did they go to the nearest port or something? It's possible that Rowan or Sparrow or both were just on a boat somewhere. I don't know. Madam, is Your Majesty willing to take the oath of coronation? I am willing. And will you solemnly promise to govern the peoples of Cirinthia according to the law and custom? I do solemnly promise. And will you use your power to cause law and justice and mercy to be executed in all your judgments? I will. Will you swear to uphold the Empyrean faith and set forth by Aaron the Master of Storms? So I swear. So be it. Queen Ariel of House Lyriada, now sovereign of Cirinthia, step forth. Philip the traitor had the crown of Evenheart destroyed before he was defeated. I can coronate you only with words, but they are no less powerful, and you are no less Her Majesty, the Lady of Evenheart and the Queen of all Cirinthia. Thank you, Reina, I accept. All hail Queen Ariel, one Lyriada, Queen of Cirinthia. I am meant to give a speech now, but if you would indulge me, there is something I must do first. Oh, that is most unusual. May I ask what that might be, Your Majesty? Quite frankly, all this seems pretty unusual if you ask me. But no, actually, this is something just for my sister and me. Well, be quick. Please don't go anywhere. Come along, little sister. Let's hope we don't get assassinated by Noraskov's second greatest assassin, whoever that might be. I wrote this letter for you, Father, wherever you are up there in the Imperia. Tell my mother and my sister I love them very much. And if you happen to see Rowan, please tell him he is missed. You will be avenged. That I promise, Father. Rise of the Third Power. Alright, there's the credits. Overall, a lot of parts of the game feel kind of rushed towards the end. I feel like they should have given it, like, maybe a bit more proofreading for some of the side quests. Yeah, like, Grandmaster's side quests were definitely the weakest part of the game story-wise. I did think Noraskov was a pretty interesting villain, since he was able to make some good points against the heroes right before his boss battle, pointing out that Horatio himself was a treacherous person, and that Tariq's democracy has its own issues. It was kind of anticlimactic that he just ran away like a bitch at the end. But I guess it does make sense. He may posture as a strongman, but all it is just posturing. He can't even live up to the expectations he sets upon his own people. He only uses these ideals just for his own ends, not because he truly believes in them, for himself at least. Yeah, by not giving him a chance, by not letting him go in the final boss battle, it does make him look worse in the long run. Reveals that deep down he's not really that amazing of a villain. He's just a pretender, a coward. I guess that was the entire point of having him run away, along with, well, this game has a lot of what I would call forced bleakness. If he died there, it would make the Civil War a lot shorter. He might have some loyalists left, but without him to lead, they would probably be a lot less effective. But by keeping him alive, that means there's going to be more bloodshed in the Civil War. Yes, forced bleakness. That's kind of what I felt happened with the Resistance, because I feel like if the party had any common sense, they would have not tried to go straight to the HQ while they still haven't resolved the matter of the leak. Yeah, they need to get their priorities straight. You know, the second half of the game, maybe it would have been better if this game was released episodically. Have the so that you don't bite off more than you can chew. So you have time to flesh out the second half a bit better. I think that might have been a better idea. Maybe that's why there's so many episodic RPGs in my list lately, because the developers figured if they tried to do too much in one game, they would just burn out and not be able to write everything quite as well as they wanted to. Maybe it does have an advantage, even if it means having to make multiple purchases on the consumer's end. Yeah, it definitely would have been better as an episodic RPG. You know, it's kind of strange hearing a credit sequence without any music, but hey, if there's no music, they can't copyright me. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Is there going to be a sequel? I feel like there are a lot of loose ends, but I feel like the outcome of the Civil War is inevitable. Even if Noraskov somehow manages to win, the country would be way too weakened to declare war on the others, and he would pretty much be. He pretty much gets sanctioned to hell by all the remaining world powers. He might not be able to. He won't be able to form any alliances or anything. He might, and they might, and the other countries would probably take measures to make sure Noraskov would never be able to wage a large-scale war against them at all. Probably send in their own spies while Noraskov's struggling to clean up all the damage. But if Gage does win and become the king, I still don't see how. What is he going to do going forward? He says he wants to change the system of Arkadya so that someone like Noraskov never pops up again. But it's going to be very hard for him to do that when it's highly doubtful his own people will trust him, considering that he was complicit in Noraskov's purges. That's a lot of blood in his hands. Oh, I don't see Rowan there. That means he really did die for real? No New Game Plus? And also, what would Gage replace the current system with? If he copies Tariq's democracy, then it might run into the same issues of slowness and corruption. Yeah, their democracy is more beholden to the aristocrats than to the people, as we can see from that riot incident. Also, overall, I thought this game had some good ideas. Like, they're doing a lot, like a lot of games like Eternal Twilight and again the Car Loser. This is basically an Antifa power fantasy, but they portray the protagonist as a lot more realistically flawed. Yeah, just like the real Antifa, probably. Like in any other universe, they would be the worst heroes ever, but they're all we've got. They're all we've got to stop Noraskov, so we've got to back them up, huh? Yeah, it shows that even the good guys are not totally pure. Not totally clean, at least compared to other Antifa power fantasies like Gen the Car Loser. Anyways, that is pretty much it for Rise of the Third Power. I did all I could. Even if I didn't do that great a job during the battle against Sparrow's army. Maybe if I turned down the easy, I could win. If I turn on easy, I might be able to kill enough mobs before everything goes to hell. Maybe I should actually try doing that. I'll just reload to before I fight Sparrow and try to see if I can kill him on easy mode and see what happens. I want to at least see what happens, even if it's not a legit win. Alright, let's do the easy mode version, hopefully. We're not making out of this one. Story mode? What does this button do? It probably just skips the battle. No items. They're still doing a lot of damage. I don't like this. This is still not going well. I'm not going to be able to last them at all. And we're gonna die in one hit. Great. Real fair. Yeah, it still doesn't seem very possible. Even at max level. Well, I did make it farther, but that's about as far as I go. I don't have enough resources to win. Okay, just get back up. Let's try. Yeah, this is pretty bad. We can get back up a few more times before they kill us. All mages now. Great. We're dead. There's no point in using taunt on them. Assassinate? So that's... Wow. So that's what happens when we try to do that. Yeah, not happening. Wow, that's as far as we go, huh? Statistically unwinnable, even on easy mode. Well, I tried. That's it. That really is it for Rise of the Third Power for real this time. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and maybe try out the game for yourself.